I'm a little out of practice, but we're gonna try this anyway.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am black with another BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you're feeling about everything. And today, I want to start by saying hello to everyone who's been waiting for me and who has been missing me. I've been missing y'all too. We have been on a long vacay, and I think maybe I'll do a members only video about everything that's been going on with me. For those who are new here, BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting is where you all work for me, and I talk about hot topics, gossip, and news that I think is interesting. And if you think that you got some stuff that's interesting, you can always share it with me at BusyBlu, no space, no E, on Instagram and on Twitter. The way that you log in here is to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this from. I'm going to preface this by saying we have no breakfast today. Okay, so we're still trying to gear up here at the company after this long break, after this long hiatus. So if you're looking in the back, there is no breakfast. To be honest, there was a couple of roaches, a couple of ants and stuff. So that because the cleaning crew was also on vacation. So I hope you brought your own snacks. Make sure you sit down, say good morning. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Tawana. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Ravine. Good morning, Jamie. Gail, she said, I'm hungry too. I'm sorry. If you want something to drink, swallow your spit, as my mom was saying. If you're hungry, bite your nails. That's what you gotta do. Also, shout out to Mama Busy. She is today's her birthday. So that's great as well. I've missed you. I've missed you all too. I really do. I think I'm gonna do a members only video where I just discuss. I went through a really, really bad depression, and then after depression, like a sickness, and then from the sickness right there back. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Some of it self-inflicted, some of it nah. Good morning, Trey. Good morning, Sade. I'm going to run and get breakfast. Let me know what y'all want. Tell us where you're going, Sade. Please tell us where you're going, and we will give you for every $20 that you spend. I don't know how much do we have in the bank. For every $20 that you spend, we'll give you a quarter on the 25. Okay. So just and make sure that you give us your receipt. We'll give you a quarter on the 25. Every 25 you said. Every $20 that you spend, we'll give you a quarter on that. Okay. So y'all, let's get into some hot topics. Got some news because I do have to get to my real job. So make sure you guys stay tuned for later. Hopefully I'll do like a longer. There's so many things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Kenya Moore, what's going on with her. I want to talk about what's going on with Fox Soul and TGI Friday and all of that mess. I also want to talk to y'all about if y'all have been watching it, Perfect Match. Like, what is this show? Have people been watching it? So I want to talk about that. The Boys is back. I don't know if I want to get into a discussion about The Boys, but The Boys is back. So it's good to talk about. It's good to see The Boys. So Big Brother's coming on soon. There's been some gossip and news that I've already received about this season. It's just been real messy. There's so much to talk about. Okay, so because I don't want to talk about all of that right now, okay, let's just talk about a couple of things. One, let's talk about how excited that we are that Toni Braxton had decided to break up with Birdman. Y'all, this man was here at the jail. He was sitting here down here to the jail with inmates, y'all. And the people's like, he's like, I can help y'all. Y'all know how Birdman do. I can help y'all. I can do something good for y'all. I can really make sure that y'all get what y'all need. And one of the young men was talking about books. Okay, we need books. Okay, and apparently that's not what we need. Okay, we don't even need the people to be banning books in libraries because we got our own community doing it. Y'all, look at this mess.
Yeah. Okay, well, we need inside help for as literature, for these guys having books to read upon the criminal.
So you think read books from? I know there's nothing to read books. I got enough power to make that happen.
Okay, well, we need inside help for as literature, for these guys having books to read upon the criminal
So you think reading books from? I know different reading books as well.
Y'all think reading books gonna help you? What is going on with this generation? Somebody said I thought that they were married. So from what I understood, they got secretly like engaged or whatever, but I don't know if they got like married. I don't know. Can we put you on a job, Gail? Gail, you're gonna now be investigating. I'm gonna put you on that case. Gail, can you make sure that you're investigating whether or not they are fully married? Because if they are still together, child, I hope. Let me not say that because that would have been very mean. But a flare up should be happening soon. Okay, if Tony Braxton is still with him, a flare up should be happening soon. So, Gail, I'm gonna put you on the case of Tony Braxton and Birdman. And what do y'all think he meant by? Do you think books gonna help you? What else are we supposed to be doing? I got enough power to make that happen. Yes, reading is fundamental. You should be wanting to read. Because what else can you do in there? They already got you doing free labor. Can I at least escape a little bit through a book? Can I escape a little bit through a book? Anyway, Ravine said he's so ignorant, very much so, very, very. Tamar told us they were married. That's my source. All right, Gail. Tomorrow we'll want to update. Okay. So I'm writing this down. Tomorrow we're gonna get an update from Gail about the marriage. Okay. Okay. Shay said he's slow and ignorant. It's giving both. Get you a man who could do both. It's giving both. Okay. So y'all, let's go on to the next thing. Reading Rainbow is always good. Can we get one? Let's go on to the next thing. This one, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I really don't understand why they're still relevant. But it looks like Miss Netta had a couple of things to say about T.S. Madison's co-host Craig, and how he has so much to say about Miss Netta and Charles. Now, y'all know that T.S. Madison, she does her Maddie in the Morning show regularly. It kind of switches from like Maddie in the morning, sometimes the afternoon. Who knows when we're gonna get the video and the clips? But her co-host, who used to be around during the Queen's Court time a little bit, from that time, from what I remember, he was writing a book, promoting the book. They kept pushing the book, and he was kind of in the back, behind the scenes. At some point, he became in front of the camera. I didn't get it. He's not my cup of tea. I think he's very interesting. I think he's very opinionated. Something about his delivery and him in general is not like my cup of tea, but overall, he does do the show with T.S. Madison. Well, it looks like Miss Netta is tired of them talking about. From what I'm understanding about Miss Netta and Charles, the thing is, if y'all saying their names, that make them famous. I really think in their heart of hearts that they really think like they are these big celebrities. Like, I truly believe. Oh, see, every time I get on live, that's when my friends want to start going in. I truly, in my heart of heart, think that they are like major celebrities. Like, don't touch me. I don't even walk around with identification, because you should definitely know who I am. Talk about not walking around with identification and the people not knowing who you are. Y'all saw Justin Timberlake. I didn't want to talk about this because people go through stuff, but Justin Timberlake was arrested in the DUI, and they was talking about how all types of cocaine, allegedly cocaine, Truvada, alcohol, all types of stuff was in his system. But furthermore, the cop was like, "Who are you?" Apparently, Justin said something like, "Oh, this is gonna mess up the tour," and the cop was like, "Tour? What tour, sir? Can you get out of the car?" The cop did not understand who he was, didn't care who he was, did not. Okay, but anyway, back to Netta and Charles. I feel like they really think that they are celebrities. So this is what she had to say about what's going on down to the T.S. Madison. So Trey said they did Lulu, very much so.
I don't have nothing against T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison act like she totally tried to defend me, which is fine. But the little sissy that she got on her show, I don't even know who he is. He's not famous. He talk about my clothes, and he got on Walmart brand clothes and all that other stuff. But everybody keep talking about what we wear.
Mm-hmm.
What we wear is what we wear. It's our business.
Mm-hmm.
We don't sit and talk about what y'all got going on and what y'all wear.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all worry about what we wear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just, I'd be like, oh my God. Like, you sit up and talk about, oh, they clothes is fake, but you got on an old muumuu with holes in it with dirty stains. And I'm like, so what do you wear? Do you have any real or do you have any fake in your closet? I'll just be like, stunned. And the little sissy that be on there with T.S. Madison, I'm just over his little sissy ass. I done blocked him and everything. Like, what is you keep worrying about what's going on with me and Charles? Make a topic of your own.
Mm-hmm.
Stop making up a topic of y'all. Y'all keep talking about, oh, they fame is going to be up. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. If you want it to be up, then stop mentioning us. But you can't do it. Keep going. Keep going. That's all. You know.
Stop mentioning us, okay? That's all she had to say to y'all. Stop mentioning us. If you want my fame to be gone, stop mentioning us. Stop mentioning us in everything that has to say, everything you have to say, and everything that is y'all talking about me. It will be over. Stop mentioning us. Just stop mentioning us. So Netta has spoken. She says, stop mentioning us. And everything will be okay. Why she block him? Does he contact her? That's what you know what? There is this rare thing of people who just block people randomly. Now, I will say that I feel like have I blocked y'all? Put in the comments. Is there a person you've blocked that you know don't know you? Like, for example, no shade to y'all girls who love her, but I had to block Nicki Minaj. It's just too much. And then I had to mute all words Nicki, all words Minaj. I didn't want anything to do with any of it. It's just too much drama. And if I ever see it again, if I never ever in my life see anything Nicki Minaj related, it would be too soon. Oh God, hold on. Child, that was an ad for your arse. Okay. I'm trying to pull up some of the because this goes with the next story. But are there people that y'all blocked and y'all know they'll never see it? They don't care. They don't know who you are, but you blocked them. Ravine said no. I didn't know you can mute words. You can mute words on X. If you don't want to see some stuff, you can mute words. All right. So let's get into the next thing. This next story was very interesting to me because my whole thing is this. Something about the story doesn't sound right. One, and then two, I didn't even let's just let her talk about it. Yeah, Monique Samuel, she was live yesterday as she always is, formerly known as the Rock'em Sock'em Bopper of the Real Housewives of Potomac, or the Street Fighter of Potomac, the wrestler of Potomac, the Karate Kid of Potomac. Is that blood on my face? I don't know. I blacked out the Black Router of Potomac, the Down Goes Frazier of Potomac, the Rocky of Potomac. The Do You Want to Fight Me, the Evelyn Lozada, the Tammys of Potomac. She has something to say about her and what was going on with the next season of Traitors. Now, from what I remember, she was already cast on Traitors. And from what I remember hearing before, so was Robin. Now, we're going to go through the actual list of people who were selected to be on this next season of Traitors. But it looks like Monique Samuels, Rock'em Sock'em Samuels, Rock'em Bopp'em Sock'em Samuels will not be there. And this is why. Let's listen to her talk about it.
But here's what happened with the Traitors. I considered doing the show. I was really excited about it. Number one, let me back up and just say that I didn't realize that the Traitors was like NBC Universal. I don't watch TV. So when the opportunity came about, my manager reached out and was like, hey, would you want to do the Traitors? And I'm like, what is it? Oh, it's like a competition challenge kind of show.
First of all, I really hate those I don't watch TV hoes. Okay, we get it. But then also stay off of mine. Like, but then stay off of mine. I actually don't kind of watch TV. Then stay off of mine. If you don't, then stay off of mine.
Show and like Fear Factor meets Mind Games and this and that. I was like, oh, that sounds fun. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm interested. Put my name in it. So then I started watching all the old episodes. Then I realized, like, oh, this is NBC Universal. Oh, they have housewives on here. Oh, okay, this is interesting. But then still I was down. So I heard that they wanted me to be on the show. I said, okay, let's do it. We started talking numbers. I was like, for me to go away for that period of time, I need to make sure the money's good. And I also need to make sure, because I have children, I have 3 kids, and I have a home, and I have a dog, and I have a parrot. So I'm like, I got to make sure that it makes sense for me to leave my job for a whole month or however long. It needs to make sense, right? So that was one concern. Then you know how it is with reality TV stuff. It is always last minute. They act like you don't have a life outside of whatever it is they're trying to do. And I just was like, you know what? They're taking too long. If they don't come back with something really soon and respond to whatever, raising their offer and give me some better numbers, then I'm not gonna be able to do it. And that's pretty much what happened. But then on the back end, I heard about some shady stuff that was going on.
Okay, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. The woman who said that, yes, she did say a parrot. She said she got a parrot. So that's one of her main priorities, and that's what she got to make sure. She says she has 3 kids, a dog, and a parrot. Okay. She, the queen of, I'm not going to do reality TV anymore. I'm done with reality TV, done with reality, done with TV. She still has a manager who is pitching reality. Okay. Let's just start there. And she didn't know about the show because she doesn't watch television. She never watched television, and she don't know what TV is. She's never seen one. Okay. Then her manager came and was like, look, there's a new show. Girl, we should get you on it. It's like Fear Factor meets questions and games and stuff like that. She's like, oh my gosh, this sounds great. But I got all of this stuff going on at home. Is it smart for me to leave my kids? She said like a month. Is it smart for me to leave my kids for a month? Let's see what the numbers talk about. This is NBC Universal. For her to not know nothing about nothing, but she know this NBC Universal. But let's leave it alone, y'all. Let's truck along, because y'all say that she's the truth teller of the world. Okay, so she said this is NBC Universal. This is all of this stuff. Okay, sure. So she's excited. She needs to make sure that the money's right. She's not sure if the money's right. Now, okay, and this is the part that I need y'all help with, because this sounds stupid. And I want the woman that she's talking about to like come forward and say, that was not happening. That was not happening. But listen to what the gossiping news she started to hear. Listen to some of the gossiping news, some of the news, the shady stuff that was happening behind the scenes. She always felt like somebody out to get her. Listen to some of the shady stuff that was going on behind the scenes.
So apparently they were trying to put me and Candace from RHOP on the Traitors at the same time. I didn't know that she was pregnant. I didn't know that she was supposed to be on the show. And the only reason that I found out is because my manager is well connected. And we started finding out all of this stuff. And I'm like, first of all, that's low down to try to put a pregnant woman in that position.
What position? It's low down to put a pregnant woman in that position. What position was she gonna be in? Monique? What what position would we have been putting? She's getting casted apparently, allegedly, on a show just like you're being casted on the show. But from your standpoint, you're like, why would they even put that girl in that type of position? What's the position? That you gonna bop her again? That is on site again? That you still have that blackout spirit inside of you? And you gonna fight her again? and you're going to hit her again and you're going to knock her out again? Is that the position? What's the position? What's the position? Why would they put a pregnant woman in that position? What position? You are a dangerous lady.
Stuff. And I'm like, first of all, that's low down to try to put a pregnant woman in that position. That's jacked up, number one. Second of all, I don't even know why a person that's pregnant would even do that show or want to do that show, because it's a lot of physical challenges and stuff in there. So I thought that was weird. But regardless, I'm like, why would you try to take something from a totally different show and try to make it something that could potentially be very nasty? When I watched the first and second season of the Traitors, and I watched the other Traitors, like Traitors UK, all of that, it wasn't about their personal lives. It was more about just the show in itself. And if you get picked as a traitor and if you're faithful and all of that. And I thought that was so much fun. I actually was really excited about the opportunity and being able to do the show. But once I started finding out all of the shady shenanigans that were also going on behind the scenes, and they couldn't afford me. So I was just like, I'm not doing this. And then once I found out about all the shady stuff that was going on, I was like, you know what? Let them know that I declined not only this season, but every other season. Like, I'm not doing it at all now, because now you turned me off. And that is what you call boundaries. And that's what I now have. And I love that. I love that I don't have to do stuff. You know, I don't feel obligated to do anything that I'm not excited about. So that took the excitement away, because it was almost like y'all were trying to be shady and set things up in a way that was just like, because when you get there, you don't know who else is going to be there until you land. So I thought that was really like low down, especially because everybody knows that that situation is very sensitive. And I highly doubt that if it was two white women that from another like housewife show, I highly doubt that they would put them in that position. So you ain't gonna be doing us Black queens like that. Like, I don't care whatever they think might have happened behind the scenes or in front of the scenes. When it came to that situation, that's what I'm not about to do. Not at this day and age and this time in my life. So I was like, nope, ain't going down. Not gonna do it. You're not about to have Black women on TV looking crazy. Not on my watch ever again. So that's my position on that. And that's actually what went down. So it was like a double-edged sword. Number one, they couldn't afford me. And number two, they were trying some shady stuff, which made me say, I'm not ever doing that show. So, and it would have been really cool, because I do like stuff like that. Like, I love like challenges.
Girl, then go on a challenge. You are a challenge. You challenge me in my mental every day. Y'all, put in the comments first. Do y'all feel like Candace was being looked at for the show? Yes or no? Let me know if y'all feel like Candace was being looked at for the show. Candace is pregnant, and it took her forever to even get to this point. And she took a break from the television show that she likes in order to make sure that she can keep her pregnancy up. You think this random ass story about, that they were trying to make sure that Candace got on the show? Candace left her own reality show so that she can make sure that her pregnancy is seen through. She want no stress. She don't want nothing. You think that she was being offered the Traitors? And y'all know that they have to jump from platform to platform. Sometimes they're going out here just being scared and spooked. Y'all think that Candace was being offered for the Traitors? Well, my manager's well connected. To whom? That a pregnant woman is going to be on the Traitors? Ravine says she's paranoid. Candace is pregnant. She wasn't being considered. I don't think so. Pink Petal said yes, they would. Well, yes. Pam said no. Ravine said no. It's Tish said yes. It's Tish, why? Why do you think that they put in a pregnant woman on the show? And why do you think Candace will go off for that? Dawn said hell no, especially not for Monique. Gail said yes, because she did tell anyone. She did not tell anyone she was pregnant. She didn't tell anyone she was pregnant, but she knew she was pregnant. She knew she was pregnant. I just do not believe that. And let's be clear. if she watched the Traitors so much and she watches these shows, who knows that they're gonna put these black queens? But they put people from Big Brother and they put people from Survivor and all of these other challenge shows who did not get along. Girl, this is not a plot against you. This is not a plot against you. She thinks way too highly of herself. This is not a plot against you. And they couldn't afford me anyway. First of all, that cast has like 70 people in the beginning. It has tons of people in the beginning. And I don't know what it looks like, but maybe it's the more you stay on the game, the more money you get. And maybe you couldn't get the money, darling. Everything about her talking about it makes no sense. Her shtick is, I'm too above it. And I'm getting very tired of it. Every time she turned around, oh, the money wasn't here. Oh, they was trying to do shady stuff in the background. Why it seem like that's only happening to her? Chris says she's sniffling too much. She's sniffling too much eucalyptus. It's just too much. Everything is up. It's just this big plotting scheme against her. I promise you that the people are not that worried about you. You haven't been on television, especially NBC Universal, in years. I promise you, they're not that concerned. I promise you, they're not that concerned. She's delusional. She is. Excuses are tools of the incompetence in a week. Look at how she do the black show. It's just too much. She is that girl, and she thinks that everybody is just, they're thinking about her. People were plotting against her. Y'all think NBC Universal, they get, and all of the shows that they cover and all of the people that they get for this series, the Traitors, you think that they're concerned about your ass? And then I heard about shady stuff going on behind the scenes. I heard that they're trying to get Candace in. Why would they even put Candace and a pregnant woman in there? Ain't nobody trying to get no pregnant woman. You sound stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. She sound dumb. She sound dumb. Y'all, tell me if y'all think that any other people that she was talking about gonna get casted on the show. Let me get out of here. Let me show y'all who is actually casted, and it's not Monique. Hold on. These are the people who are actually casted for the show. We got Bob Harper from The Biggest Loser. He's a host, so I guess things definitely must have been going down. Wasn't he one of the trainers? We got Bob the Drag Queen. I can't wait to see Bob the Drag Queen. We got Brittany Haynes from Big Brother. We got Chanel from The Real Housewives of Dubai. Chriselle from Selling Sunset. We have Sierra from Summer House. Something about her personality I feel like I'm gonna like, so I can't wait to see her on it. We got Danielle Reyes from Big Brother. We have Dolores from Real House of New Jersey. We got Dorinda, who I mean, I like Dorinda. She's quirky enough to be on there. We got Dylan Efron down with Zac Efron. Are they related? We got Gabby from The Bachelorette. We got Jeremy from Survivor. Look at all of these people, and we think that Monique thinks that the people were concerned about trying to make sure that we put something against her. We got Laura Mabatin, British Royal. I guess Nikki Garcia, who was a professional wrestler. We got Boston Rob from Survivor. We got Robin Dixon. So this is the person that I was thinking to myself, if she feel like she gonna have some problems or an issue, maybe it's gonna be with Robin Dixon. But not that they're trying to cast them so that they could be on the show, because Robin Dixon is also from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, I had heard that Robin and Monique were being casted at the same time. I don't know if y'all knew any of that news before, but I knew that they were being casted together. So I don't know when Monique decided she was going to pull out, but I heard that it was going to be those two together. So this whole thing of, well, they was casting Candace and the pregnant, maybe your manager's not as well connected as you think he is, sweetie. Maybe it was the wrong person. Maybe your manager is trying to make sure that you can't get no jobs, and he keeps telling you, oh, yeah, so we were about to do this Olay commercial, but guess who they said was going to be here? Giselle. And that here she go eating it up. Oh, really? Yes. And they want y'all to do a scene together where she says to you, oh, done blacking with, and now Monique's mad. Then she comes to the internet, and there was some shady stuff going down. My manager told me about. Maybe that's what's going on. Because it don't make no sense that you always mad. You think that people are going against you. I'm glad that Robin got her another job. We got to keep those checks coming in since Juan can't. We got Sam. We got Tom Sandoval. I don't know how this white man be getting all these jobs. We got Tony from Survivor. I love Tony. I'm happy to see Tony. And then we got Wells Adams. He's a little cutie. So those are the people who are going to be casted. No Candace, Dillard, Bassett, and the baby to be. Okay. Y'all excited about this season of Traitors? Tell me what y'all think. Tell me who y'all really excited to see. The last thing I want to say before we get out of here is congratulations to Nelly and Ashanti. It appears that they had married back in December of last year. And y'all kept saying she got knocked up without having a ring. The thing is, she already got a ring. She just didn't show y'all she got it. So congratulations to them and their baby that's going to be coming soon. Okay, y'all get y'all a man. Y'all, I want to thank everybody who came into this meeting. There's so much more to come. Y'all, I'm so sorry for being gone for so long, but I'm back with the jump off. Outside of that, I want to thank each and every single person who came in here. I really do appreciate y'all. We got more videos coming. With that being said, y'all tell me how you feel about Miss Netta and her fame and why she is still here and why she still got stuff to say. Do y'all think that it's important to have books? Because Birdman said that y'all should not be having no books. That's not going to get you anywhere. And what is going on with Monique and her mental? Tell us about that. Outside of that, if you all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this should definitely be streaming right now. We got more videos to come. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm so happy to see you all. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time.